Let me start recording.
God bless you.
God bless you.
I'll start sharing my
I'll
screen
start
now.
sharing my screen now.
Enter your screen.
Enter your screen.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
All right.
All right.
So,
So,
basically, we were
basically,
talking about
you were talking
how to
about
work with links,
how to
right?
work with links, right?
That's what you're
Yes.
talking
That's what
about
you're
to work
talking
with links.
about to
Uh,
work
So,
with links. So,
link is not that
link
hard.
is not
yes.
that hard.
Link is not that hard.
Link is not that
So,
hard.
if I should
If I should
open my code
open
now,
my code now,
code.
code.
VS
I'm
Code.
waiting for VS Code.
Why is VS Code slow?
Why is VS Code slow?
Okay, I've
Okay,
forgotten that I have some
I
one
forgot
subset that's
that
currently
I have
running.
one subset that's currently
That's why
running.
it is slow.
That's why it is slow.
Wait, though. Where is
Wait,
this?
to type this.
Graph command.
Have command. Okay.
You can see my screen, right?
You can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
You can see everything I'm
You
doing.
can see everything I'm doing.
So I'll just.
So I'll just.
I don't know why it is slow.
I don't know why it is slow.
Okay. So now
Okay.
you're talking
So
about
now you're
link
talking about
and
link
relax
and
because
relax because
I it was that and the
I
guy
was there
that
and
we
get
did
the
yesterday. So
recommendation
let's
yesterday.
just create
So
something. Let's
just
just create
create
something.
something. Let's just create
Something. So I'll say
something. So I'll
I
say
will call it
Uh,
I will call it
test.html.
Sorry, this
test.html.
exact thing you are doing,
Mm.
the way you are
Mm.
creating a file under that web class,
Yes.
Yes.
is that one too? Like, I don't know, maybe I did it right or I'm even making mistakes. Because when we did, for instance, when we did the one for the mobile phones and laptops,
Mm.
there was products,
No.
then there was phones, there was laptop. I don't know if you get me. So,
Mm-hmm.
like on
Mm-hmm.
this site,
This place.
under that web
This place.
class,
Yes.
everything was under the
Yes.
web class.
Yes.
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 So that
Yes.
how everything is under everything. Yes, I'm trying to get
So
that
let
too.
me explain why
So
everything
let
is
me
under
explain
it.
why everything is
Now
under
look
it.
at it.
Now look
Remember
at
when we
it.
wanted to open
Remember
when we
when
wanted to start,
we
we click
wanted
on
to
file,
start,
we click
we
on
click on
open
file, we
folder,
click on
right?
open folder, right?
And the particular
And
folder
Yes.
we
the
picked
particular folder we
was
picked
web class.
was web
Makes sense.
class.
And then
Makes
we click
sense.
Yes.
open
And
Yes.
then we
and we
click
select it.
open
Yes.
and we
So
select
now
it.
that means everything
So now
inside
that means
everything we are creating here
everything we are
is going
creating here
inside web class.
is going inside web class.
Okay.
Everything we create
Everything we
from here,
create from
everything we
here,
create like in
everything we
this place
create
now,
Inside
like in this place
this,
from
now,
here,
every code.
from here,
everything will
Okay.
be inside
everything
Okay.
will
web
The
be
class.
file.
inside
Yes.
web class.
So if you create
Yes.
another file
So if
now,
you
let me
create
see. Let me
another
click
file
on
now,
new file
let me
and
click
say
on
test
new file and say test
dot
dot
html.
Okay.
html.
You can see it's still going
You
to
can
be.
see
Let
it's
me
still
edit
going to
this.
be.
Let me
Let me
So
edit
rename
it.
I
this.
did.
Let me rename
I
it.
made mistake.
I made mistake.
Test.
Test.
All right. So if you
All
look
right.
at it now,
So if we look at it now,
everything here,
everything here,
everything you're seeing here,
everything
they
you're
Okay.
are
seeing here,
all
they are all
inside that web class.
inside that web
Under
class.
the
Yes,
web class.
Yes,
Okay.
they are all under web class.
they are all
Sure.
under web
So
class.
let's just start today
So
with.
let's just start
I'll
with
just
today.
try and much
I'll
as
just
possible
try
to
as much
explain
as possible
some
to
of the things
explain some
we
of the things we,
walked through in the
walked
last class.
through in the last
So I'll
class.
generate my
So I'll
boilerplate.
generate my boilerplate,
Everything
you
here.
know,
So after
everything here.
generating my
So
boilerplate,
after
the
generating
next
my
thing I want to
boilerplate,
do
the next thing I want
is
to
just
do
let's go.
Sorry,
is
sir.
All right.
just let's go.
Are we
All
going
right.
to generate a boilerplate for
No,
every one
No,
of them? Like
boilerplate.
every single file we
boilerplate.
created
Yes,
under.
boilerplate is
Yes,
your structure.
boilerplate is your
Do you
structure.
get? Remember
Do you
when we're
get?
creating
Remember when we were creating
iPhone.html? This one, you
Okay.
can see that we
iPhone.html? This
generated
one, you can see
boilerplate
that
here.
we generated
Then we
boilerplate here.
wrote what we want to
Then
write
we
in the
wrote
body.
what we want to write in the body.
Yeah.
So if you want to start, you have to
So
make
if you
sure
want
you
to
start.
start, you have to make
So
sure you
you
start
generate your boilerplate.
everything. You
So
generate your
after generating your
boilerplate.
boilerplate,
After
yes,
generating your
in this
boilerplate,
thing,
then
in the
in
body,
the this thing,
yes,
in the
that's where you
body,
now write
yes, that's where
all
you
the
now write
other
all
information that
the
you want to
other
Yes.
have.
information that you
Do you
want
get?
to have. Do you get?
That's the other information you
That's
want
the
to have.
other
Okay.
information
First
you
thing you
want to
want to
have.
Yes, sir.
do
For
is
first
to
thing you
make sure
want
you
to do
generate your
is to make sure
boilerplate.
you generate your
Very
boilerplate.
important because that's how
Very
you're going to
important
start
because
working.
that's how you
All right.
start
So after
working.
generating our
All right. So
boilerplate,
after
I can
generating our
come here to
boilerplate,
the
here, I can
title.
come
I
here
can
to
change it
the
to test.
title. I can change it
So
to
after
test.
changing the title to
So
test,
after
so I
changing the
can
title to
put
test, so I can
anything here
put
basically.
anything here, basically. I can put anything here. But let's just look at links, right? You said you didn't really understand the link that we're working with.
Yes.
So if you want to add, if you want to turn something to a link, let's say you want to turn a particular text to a link. Now, the first thing you want to do is to make sure that it is inside the tag. So let's say a p tag now. We want to say contact me here. Contact me here. So whenever they click on here, that means it's going to take them to a particular place. I'm so sure you've seen something like that will say contact me here. When you click on that here,
Contact me. Yeah.
it's take you to another place. So let's say if I say contact me here, now that particular here now, I want it to take me to somewhere, and then that's where it's going to take me. It's more like a link. So what do I do in this place? I'll just come here. I'll put my anchor tag. So in the middle of my anchor tag, that's what I'll put here.
Do you get the logic?
Okay, in the middle. So raise it from that.
Middle. Exactly. So from here now, I'll come here and say Google. Google.com. Google.com. Yes. That's Google.com. Save. Just come here. Okay. And you can see contact here for I don't know what it's passing here. I don't know where to start. Contact here for more information.
But when I click on here,
can you see that you actually take me to Google? But I mean, I don't want to try that because you know that this one now is more like a browser in VS Code.
It won't take you
But
out.
it won't take me. But if you click on it, let's say I'm on a normal browser, you know it will direct me to this thing. So this is just how you can actually generate your link. So anywhere you see me that saying, oh, I want to use a link, For example, let me say that LI. Let me say. What did this say to bring? Samuel, you're racing on my stuff. So.
Alright, so let's say
I have LI now. I want to add a link. Let's say I want the link to take them somewhere too as well. Do you get? For example, I want to say list of states in Lagos, and then when I click on that particular place, it will take me. But a practical example is when you have, when you go to a website, you will see them. They will list some of the things they do. They will list their own page, about page, contact us page.
You
know that's what some of the things they are going to list. So how do you work with those things now? How do you work with them? All you just need to do is to come here. UL. We have our UL. So inside our UL now, you have LI.
So you have about. You have another LI. What do we have again?
We have contact, right?
Yes.
Contact.
Then the next one. What's the next one?
Hey,
there's a mistake here.
That was not meant to be there.
Alright.
So in the next one, let's say services. Or let's say help. So now, if you look at something like this now, you will notice that most times it's always clickable.
Yes.
So for you to
make it clickable, that means to come and put your link in the middle here.
Put your anchor tag.
Then put your about. Put your about here. So once you put your about there, then you take this one out.
Do you get? So you can see that.
You've turned it to a link. So you can do the same for every other one. So you can see you've turned everything. You can do the same for every other thing. So that's how you can turn all these particular text now. That's how you can turn them to links. Do you get? That's how you can turn them. That's how you can turn them to links. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So we can look at moving on to something else. Is that very clear? I'm so sure you also want to record it, so you know.
Alright, so we've talked about
directory structure.
We've talked about how to add
to add image, right?
Yes.
If you want to add image, what do you
If you
use?
want to add image, what do you use?
I said I was about to say
Ah,
go for
You were in
but
the
those
class,
ones.
you were in the class, so
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
oh
I
yeah,
was
oh
there,
yeah.
but this thing was like way ahead of me, and
see,
I'm just
See,
this is just
downloading
this is
everything
just
HTML is
there,
HTML.
meant to
Though.
be 1D.
HTML is meant to be
Like
1D.
HTML,
Like
let me just tell
HTML,
you,
let me
HTML
just
class
tell you,
yeah,
typically is
HTML
meant to be
class
1D.
typically is meant to be
I want
one
to
day.
finish. I want us to finish
I
HTML
want us to
today.
finish HTML
Like
one
today.
day.
Like
just finish HTML
just
today.
finish
Yes,
So we
HTML
know that we are
today,
done
so we know that we
with
are
anything
done
called
with
HTML.
anything
So then
yeah.
we
called
can
HTML,
actually
so
focus
that we
on
can
I'm
something
actually
done
else.
with
focus
it.
on something
So
else.
let's say if you want
So
to add
let's say
image,
if
you
you
have
want
to
to
have
add image,
your
perhaps you have
IMG.
your
So
IMG.
inside the IMG,
So inside the
then you can
IMG,
have
then
the
you can have
image.
the
So let's say
image.
for
So let's say,
example,
for
I have one
example,
image
I
here.
have one image here.
The name of the image
The name of
is
the image is
G1 this thing. So in the
G1
middle
this
here,
thing.
you now
So
put
in the
your
middle here, you
G1
now put your
something something.
G1 something
So
something.
if I
So
disable it, can you see that the
if I
image is here
disable it, can
already?
you see that the image is here already?
So what if you want to pick the image from your computer file?
Yes. So now if I want to
Yes.
pick,
So now
the
if I
The
image
want
is
to pick,
images on
the
your
thing is,
computer.
it doesn't make sense for
you
you
know,
to
it
be
doesn't make
working on
sense
a
for you to
project
be
and then
working on
your
a
image
project
is
and
in
then your
somewhere
image
else.
is in somewhere else.
So you have to make sure you
So you have to make sure
bring
Okay.
you
that image
bring that
inside your
image
working
inside your
directory.
working directory. You
Whenever
know,
I
when
say
I said
directory, I
whenever I
mean
say
folder.
directory, I mean
Then
folder.
how can someone do that?
Okay. So now one
Okay,
thing I
so
showed
now
you, I
one thing
said
I
you can
showed
do
you, I
drag and
said you
drop.
can do drag and
Look at
drop.
it now.
Look at it now.
This is my
This is my
file. This is my folder,
file.
right?
This is my folder, right?
You can see my folder.
You can see my folder.
Yes.
So if I should click on
So
this
if
one
I should
now,
click this
let me
one now,
drag and drop it
let
here.
me drag and drop it here.
Can you see that I've dragged
Drag
and
it
drop it
and
here?
Can you see that I've dragged and drop it here?
Abi, do you
Abi,
notice I drag and
do you
drop?
notice that drag and drop?
So one other
yes.
ways,
So one other way
in
you
your
can do it
finder.
in your
That
finder.
is your this
That
thing.
is
In your
your this
finder, this
thing.
is
In
my
your
own finder
finder,
now.
this is my own finder now.
You will locate where
You
your
will
this thing
locate
is.
where your this
So
thing
this
is.
is where
So
web
this
class
is
is.
where web class is.
You will go to pictures.
You will go to pictures.
You come here.
You
You
come
copy
here.
image. You
You
do
copy
Control
image. You
C.
do Control C.
You know what
What
Control C
Control
does
C
now.
does now.
Yeah.
So you go
Abi.
to
So
document,
you
you
go
And
to
click,
copy.
documents. You click
Yes.
and then you paste. You could do
and then you
Control V
paste.
here.
You could do
If you paste
Control
it
V
here,
here.
can you see that
If
the
you
image is
paste
here
it here,
too
can
as
you see
well?
that the image is here
Look
too
at
as
it.
well? Look at it.
You
Yes.
can see that the image is here
You
too.
can see that the image is there too.
See it. You can see that the image
See
is
it.
here.
You can see that the image is there.
So that's just
So
one of the
that's
ways you
just
can
one
actually
of the
do all those
ways you
things.
can actually do all those
Do you get?
things.
So
Do you
let's move
get?
on.
So let's move on.
So now we've
So
added
now
image. So I
we've
said
added
something
image. So I
last
said
time too.
something
I
the
said
last time too. I
this
said
alternative now.
this
It
alternative
works
now.
maybe
It
let's say you
works
don't have
maybe
internet
let's say you don't have
connection or
internet
probably there's a
connection or
break
probably there's a
in
break
those
in
images.
those
So you can use
images.
this
So you can
alternative
use
now
this
to like
alternative now
talk
to
to the
like
user.
talk
You know
to
the
the
way it is
user.
now.
You know the way it is
Show
now.
any alternative.
It won't show any alternative.
Let me say
Let me
workspace.
say workspace.
Workspace. If I save it
Workspace.
now,
If I
it will
save
not
it
show
now,
any
it will not
alternative
show
here.
any
But
alternative
let's
here.
say
But let's say
I change one
I
name in the
change
file.
one name in the
Do you
file.
notice that it's showing
Do you notice
workspace?
that it's showing workspace?
Images. Yes.
uh
Workspace.
So that means
Here.
let's
So
say
that means
there's no
let's say
network
there's
or
no
the image
network or the image
link is not correct.
link is not correct.
That
That
is
is
where
where
your
your alternative.
alternative comes
That's
in.
where it comes in.
Is that making sense?
Is that making sense?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Hmm.
So
So
that's
that's
where
where
your
your
this thing
this thing comes in. So
basically,
basically,
I hope you
I
get
hope
the
you
whole
get the
thing now.
whole thing now.
You just input IMG, then you put the image on this thing there.
Yes.
Yes.
Put your
Then you
alternative
put
text.
your alternative text.
Do you get?
Alternative
Do you
text in
get?
case the image is not loading.
Yes. In case the image is not loading,
You can
you know
never tell.
you can
Some
never
people have
tell.
bad
Some people
network.
have bad network.
Do you get?
Do
Some
you get?
people,
Yes.
Some
the
people,
image is
you know, the
currently
image
in
is
our
currently
folder
in
here.
our
If I
folder here.
delete the
If I
image,
delete
you
the
know that the
image,
image will not
you
be
know that the
showing
image will
again.
not be showing again.
Yes.
So it is that alternative
So it is
text
that
that will be
alternative
showing in
text that will
place
be
of that
showing in
image.
place of that image.
Do you get it now?
Do you get it now?
Yes, sir.
So that's
Hmm.
just how
So that's just how
that's how
that
it
one.
works.
That's how it works.
I hope you
Okay,
I
sir.
understand
hope you understand.
that
You
that
understand
aspect.
that aspect.
Yes,
Okay,
I'm going
good.
to
Okay, good.
Sorry.
practice
Sorry.
Okay. So now
Okay.
let's now
So
move
now
to
let's now move
something
to
else.
after
something else.
Table.
Table.
Did
Hmm.
you understand that table that
Did
I
you
explained
understand
that day?
that table that I explained that day?
that table is no, I'm not even next line. No.
You don't understand the
You
table.
don't
I
understand
was
the
just
table, right?
looking at what you were doing. Yes, yes, because those time,
Okay. So let's work with table now. So if you want to work with table now,
Let me comment
Okay.
this one.
Let me comment this one.
First thing you do
The first thing you do
is
is
come over
you
here.
come over
You
here.
start with table.
You
That's
start
the
with
first thing
table.
you do.
That's the first thing you do.
So
Table.
inside table,
So
I said
inside table,
something.
I said
We work
something.
with
I said
rules,
we work with rules.
basically
Because
because rules
rules
are
are
like
like
record,
people's
people's
record.
record.
So we work with rules
Do you
more.
get? Because one rule
You get?
represents
Because one
somebody's
rule
record.
represents somebody's record.
That's one rule.
That's
One rule is
one
what
rule.
is
One
that's
rule.
what
What
one
is
rule
that
is
is
all
what
about.
one rule is all
A
about.
record. So
A
let's say
record.
rule one,
So let's
rule
say
two,
rule
rule
one,
three, rule
rule
four.
two, rule
That's
three, rule four.
each
That's
person's record.
each
Let's say
person's record.
if you
Let's
look
say
at it now,
if you look at it now,
they
if
pass a form to
they
you.
pass a
Let's say
form to you,
an
let's say you're
organization
in an
or in a
organization
meeting,
or
they
in a
pass a form
meeting,
to you.
they pass a form
They
to
will have
you.
the name,
They will
they
have
will
the
have their
name,
phone
they
number,
will
they
have
will
their
have the
phone number,
address.
they will have the
Now you will
address.
notice that
Now you will notice
people
that
will not write
people will not write their name
in a
um
like
in
in
a
columns.
like in
They will write
columns.
their name in
They will
rows
write their name in rows
because
because
they
they
want
want
to
to
fill
fill
all
all
those
those
information.
information.
They
They
will
will
write
write their name,
their email,
their
their phone
email,
number,
their
their
phone
address.
number, their
Then
address.
on row two,
Then on
second
row
person
two,
will come.
second
Row
person will
three,
come.
third
Row
person.
three,
Row four, the
third
fourth
person. Row
person.
four, the
So if
fourth
you look at it
person.
now, row
So if you
one
look at it
represents
now, row
one
one
person.
represents
Row
one
two
person.
represents
Row two
another
represents
person.
another
Row three
person.
also
Row
represents
three also
somebody else.
represents somebody
So
else.
that's why we work
So
with
that's why
rows
we work with
more.
rows more.
Is that clear?
Is
Okay.
that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now,
Okay.
so
So
how do
now,
we
so
now
how
say
do
we
we
want to
now
start
say
working with
we
it
want to
now
start
with the
working
roles
with it now,
and
with the roles
everything
and
I've mentioned now?
everything I've
So
mentioned
we
now?
work with
So we
TR,
work with TR,
table row. So
table
remember
row.
I said we work
So
with
remember I
rows.
said we
Everything you
work
want to
with
see is
rows.
row.
Everything you want to
So
see
let's
is
say
row. So
on
let's
row,
say
row
on
one,
row one,
row one. We want
row
to
one.
use row
We want
one
to
to
use
like
row one
display
to like
people's information.
display
Can you see that
people's
row one is
information. Can you see
displaying
that row one is
first name,
displaying first name,
and
last
age?
name, and
First name,
age?
last name, and age.
So now if you look at it
So now,
very
if
well,
you
you
look at
notice
it
that
very well, you
on
notice
my
that
row one,
on my row
on my
one,
TR,
on my TR,
inside that TR,
inside
I
that
have
TR, I
Yes.
have
TH.
3TH.
Do you notice?
Do you notice?
Three TH at the front and at the
Look at it though.
Look at it though.
end.
Inside TR,
Inside TR,
I
I
have
have three. I
TH,
have
There's
TH,
TH,
three
TH.
TH,
TH.
TH.
Those
Yes,
which one?
that's
Those
true.
which one?
So that's
What
So
does this
that's
stand?
TH means
TH
table head.
means table head.
You know the way we
You
start
know the way
heading.
we
How many
start
headings do we
heading. How
have?
many heading do we have?
Yeah.
How many headings?
How many headings do we have?
1, 2, 3.
No. How many
No,
headings
no.
do
How
we have
many
in
headings
HTML?
do we have in HTML?
How many headings?
Yes. How many
Yes.
headings do
How
we
many
have?
headings do we have?
In HTML?
In HTML? Ah.
I know of one. One, Abi.
How many levels
How
of
many
headings do we
levels
have?
of headings do we have?
I have the two, Abi.
Ah.
Headings.
Heading tag
Headings.
and paragraph
H1,
tag.
H1,
H1,
H2,
H2,
Okay, H1,
H3.
H2, H3, H4, Okay, is it not
Ah,
6?
Ah.
it's six
It's
now.
6 now.
Six.
It's 6.
Yeah. So I just didn't understand that was what you meant
Ah,
exactly,
that's
but
what
Ah.
that's what I'm talking
That's what
about.
I
I'm
know what
talking
you're
about.
talking about.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
what
Okay.
I'm talking
That's what
about.
I'm
Which
talking
one
That's
about.
what
I'm
I'm
is
talking
talking
about
about.
the
I'm talking
headings.
about the headings.
That is what I'm talking
That is
about.
what I'm
okay?
talking
All right.
about.
So we have.
All
So
right.
now if
So
you
we
look at
have.
it
So
now,
now, if
we
you look
have
at it
three.
now, we have 3.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's
So
create another row.
let's create another
TR.
row.
So
TR.
inside the row
So
now.
inside the row
Sorry.
now. Sorry.
Inside the row.
Inside the row.
Inside the row now.
Inside the row now.
Inside the row now.
Inside the
We
row
can now
now.
have
We
TD
can now have
inside it.
TD
That
inside
that's
it.
the AI suggesting that this
Yes,
now.
yes, that's
Yes.
AI.
Yes.
My own
That's
won't do that
the AI
if
suggestion.
okay.
No, you have to like
No, you have to
for
like
do for
for
the AI.
do
So
for the
now,
AI. So now,
first name. What's the first
first
name?
name. What's the first name?
Let's say
Let's
David.
say David.
Then what's the last
Then
name?
what's the last name?
You can say Smith.
You can say Smith.
Last name.
Last
You can
name.
say
You can
Beckham.
say
Then we
Beckham.
say 46.
Then we say
Right?
46.
You can see this
Right?
is another
You
row.
can see this is another row.
Okay.
So now,
Another
So
one.
so
now,
now, so tell
so
me
now,
if I should have my
tell me
TR
That's
if
now,
I should have my
what
TR
will be
now,
inside? Is it
what will
TH or
be
CD?
inside? Is it TH or CD?
to be since the second one is TD, then I think the third one too should be TD, I guess.
CD. Look at it.
CD.
Table head
Look
is
at it.
just to
Table
like
head is
list
just to like
the
list
columns.
columns. Do you get?
Table head just list
Table head just
column.
list
So
column.
TD is
So
table
TD
data.
is the
So
table
everything
data.
else
So everything else
in
in
that
that
place
place
is
is
going
going
to
to
be
be TD.
The TD. Okay.
Everything.
Just the
Everything.
table head.
Exactly. So let's say I have another one now.
So let's say I have another one now.
So I have another TD.
So I have another
So
TD.
inside the TD now.
So inside the TD now, we have let's say Cristiano. Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo. So you can see we have Cristiano Ronaldo. We have it like this. So you can see we've been able to generate table. So let me add border to it. Let me say border one. Let me say border one.
Border is just like
border is just like so you'll be able to see the table very well.
Put everything inside table.
Yeah, so you'll be able to see the table.
Yeah, so you'll be able to see the table very well.
So can you see it now? All right.
That is what I pray in your Saturday morning. God, I can't wait to go back. I swear.
Where is that?
God. It can be shouting like this in the next one. All right.
Sorry.
Don't worry. Everything is still going to. I'll soon be back to my space, so everything is still going to be fine. Sure. I'll be back to my space soon. All right. So yeah.
We have the table now.
So let me now go further with the table.
Based on what we did
in the class that day. So let's go further with the table.
Everything is gone. Before, like all the lists we did, the TH and TDs, everything.
No, everything is not
gone now. Look at it now. What did I do? I collapsed it
them on the.
Okay, that's what I did now.
So let's do
another table. Oh, yeah, tell me. If I want to do on that table, what's the first thing I will do if I want to do on that table?
We are using CR. We are using CR.
If you want to start a
table, what's the first thing you need to put in place to start a table?
That would be TR now.
The first thing. You have to start the table first. Start
table, yeah.
Inside table, you now put your TR.
Okay, TR. Yes.
So inside it, you now put your TH. So let's say you want to create something for. You want to create something for
like
our schedule. Want to create something like that. So our schedules now, you can say days. So we have days. Then we have time of the day. We want to be like we're free. So I can say from 8 to 9 a.m.
From 8 to 9 a.m.
From 8 to 9 a.m.
And they can have another one.
We have CH.
So
I would say
9 to 10 a.m.
9 to 10 a.m.
Then I can have another one.
I say 10 to 11 a.m.
Then I have another one.
11 to 12.
Do you get?
So how many this is I have? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 edges. Under it, I'll come and put another CR again. So that's CR now. We have Monday. Monday. You can see the way we have it. Monday. On Monday, that means they have maths by 8 to 9, English by 10 to this kind of thing. So I have another CR here. There's a mistake here.
Okay. So I
have another CR again.
And that's CR here.
So why is it like this?
Alright. So this
other CR I have Tuesday for all those things too.
So let's do another one.
Another CR here. Is this thing is gone?
So we have Wednesday.
So we have Wednesday.
So let's do another CR.
Alright.
Thursday.
Thursday. So let's
Monday,
do
Tuesday,
Monday, Tuesday,
Wednesday, and
Wednesday,
Thursday.
and
So
Thursday.
now,
So
for
now,
example,
for
for
example,
example,
for
let's
example,
say
let's
on
say
Monday we used to
on
have
Monday we used to have
class
class
mathematics from
mathematics
8
from
to 10.
8 to 10.
From 8 to 10
From 8 to
for mathematics
10
on
for
Mondays.
mathematics on
Tell me,
Mondays. Tell me,
where will I put
where will I
maths?
put math?
Remember, we have
Remember,
maths here.
we have
I
math
want
here.
8 to
maths. I
10
want maths to
mathematics
I
also be
want
here. I
and
math
want
to
to change
also
this
be here. I
English
want
to
to change
maths.
this English
So
to math.
what will I
So
do that?
what will I do
I'm
that?
very sure you can see
Yeah,
my
I'm
code
very sure
very
you
well.
can see my code very well.
yes, on Monday, right?
Yes, on Monday.
Yes, on Monday.
We want.
Changing
We want.
English to maths.
So where is
So
which
where is
English are we
which
changing to
English
maths?
are we
Tell me
changing
the
to
English
math?
now.
You tell me the English now.
Tell me the line of the code.
Tell me the line of the
One
code that we change.
under, okay, 59.
Look at it.
We are
Look at it.
changing.
Okay, hold on.
Line what?
Like
Hold
what?
on. The third line under.
No, just tell me
No,
line.
just tell me line.
Under that
Everything is
month.
Everything is numbered.
everything is numbered now.
Yes, 59
Number
and 58.
59.
59.
So
I
So
will
I'll
change
change this one to
maths, right?
maths, right?
Alright.
Yes.
So I've changed it to
All
maths.
right.
But
So
now
I'll
if you look
change
at
it to
it
maths.
very
But
well,
now,
out
if you look at it
it
very
doesn't
well,
really make sense.
it doesn't
for us
really
to have
make
it like
sense
this.
for us to have
Like
it like this,
Why not
like
just have
maths.
one?
Why
And
not
then
just
it
have
occupy
one
all
and
the
then
space
it
there?
occupy all the space there?
How do you do that?
So now,
So now, no, I'm just
I'm
asking
just
you.
trying to
So
like
it's
tell
like I'm
you
just trying to
what
like
is
tell you
possible.
what is
Do you
possible.
get?
Do you
Let me
get?
give it further.
So let me give it further.
But
Let me delete this one.
Alright.
All right. Sorry, did I make any mistake? Oops. Let me take this out.
Alright.
All right. Let me change it to maths. Let me go inside. I say border one. All right. So I've changed it to border. So I'll use our line break here.
What's line break?
What's line break?
What's line break?
What's line break?
Line break.
Yes. What's line break?
Yes. What's line break?
You've forgotten what line break is.
What line break is.
No.
You've forgotten what line break
You've forgotten what line break is. Hey. Michael. Hey.
BR.
BR.
It's all these things. Don't
be forgetting them because we want to move further. So it won't be okay if we are like forgetting most of the things. So let's just put our attention to it because this is just one of the things that we should actually pay attention to.
Do you get? This is one of the things.
Do you get? This is one of the things we should pay attention to. So BR. So this is just give it a space. So let's say for example, the way we have maths here, I want to link everything together. For me to link this maths together now, what I want to do is that I want to join
two
columns together.
That's what I want to join here.
That's what I want to join here. I want to join two columns, that is one column, two columns. So I want to join them together. So I'll just come to the first one, then I will say call span.
I will now say two.
Now, I say two. Now, look at it. Guys, it has joined two together, but I will have to remove.
I will have to remove this one.
I will have to remove this one.
I have to remove one of them.
I have to remove one of them. So it will my hand. So can you see that? I did call span. I did two.
Yes, and it represented
two columns for me. Can you see that? That join everything together.
Yeah, okay.
Makes sense.
So that's call span.
So that's call span. So now, for example, let's say from 11 to 12, we used to have break.
From 11 to 12.
From 11 to 12.
Your call will end in 5 minutes. I will try and
send another link
very
soon. Very soon.
Okay.
I'll send another link
very soon. I'll send another link very soon. How many minutes they give us?
15.
15.
15.
Let's
Yes.
Let's do 10 more minutes so we can know that we are done with
Okay.
this thing
All
before
right.
we
So
switch.
now,
All right.
the way we
So
have
now
this one.
the way we have this one.
So we can say
What we currently have now. We have cost. So let's say for example from 11 to 12 we used to have break. 11 to 12 we used to have break. That means everything here will turn into break. That means everything we want to do here. Remember, are they all on the same row or are they all on the same column?
It's more like they are all on the same. Let's say row or column.
You know what
You know what column
It's
is
row
now?
You know the difference between
You know the difference between rows and column?
The row no slants like.
No, row is
Row is horizontal.
Okay.
When you're talking about
straight line, row.
When you're talking about
But when you're talking about vertical, that's column.
Column.
So are they on the same
So are they on the same row?
They are on the same columns, right?
They are on the same column, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
The fact that they are on the same column now. But what we want to change is that we want to alter rows.
That's what we want to alter.
That's what we want to alter. We want to alter all these rows here, all the rows here, because we want to change all the text here. That is why we are using row span. So come here. We'll say from Friday now. That is from that science. So we'll start from science.
So we'll start from science.
We'll now say row span. Row span.
How many row span
are we going to have? We'll calculate everything. So science, English, math, science, English. That's how many?
1, 2, 3,
5.
So we'll now say row span 5.
Say row span 5.
So if I just save this now, you can see that it's already causing problem. That means afterwards, come and be deleting them. That means every last one, I'll be deleting every last one here. I'll delete what? English.
I'll delete math.
I'll delete maths.
I'll come here. I'll
delete science here.
Then I will now come here.
I will now delete English.
So everything is going
to align.
Every last one, that very
yes.
last.
Okay.
Exactly. Or if you look at 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking at it, it's not looking like. Let me do 4. Let me do 5. It's looking as if we didn't complete one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I just want to make sure
we are doing the right thing.
Because it's meant to
carry all of them. Let me do 4. So 6. He's not carrying all of them. That's what I want to know, sir. You want to do. Let's see. See our science. No, we write the science and attach it to the right time. Sure.
But I think it's correct.
Now.
Yes.
It's not correct. 6. Sorry. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So when I put 5.
Okay. So when I put 5, do you know why it is not saying like that? It's because.
Is this thing that is convincing us?
Is this thing that is convincing us?
It's not loading it very quick.
It's not loading it very quick.
Okay.
It's not loading it very quick. So why we have 6 there? Because we want to turn everything in that place. We want to talk everything. Mm-hmm.
That's what we're having it.
That's what we're having it
So we have
that way.
science.
So we have
So now,
science.
if
So now,
I'll not
if
change the science,
I'll
I'll
not
change
change
it
the
to what?
science, I'll
Break.
change it to what? Break.
So now, this
So
our
now,
course
this
span now.
our course
If I
span now.
change our course
If
span,
I change our
you
course
are the
span,
turn say okay, oh,
you are
I'll
the
turn
turn
it to
say, okay,
3.
oh, I want to turn it to 3.
You will say that it cause
You will
problem.
say that it
But our
cause
course span
problem.
here
But our
is
course
2.
span here is
Normally.
2. Normally.
Ah,
Ah,
oh yeah,
yeah, no, this thing is not
this is very fast
loading
for
this
us.
thing very fast for us.
I still prefer browser.
I still prefer browser.
Prefer browser.
Prefer
Yes,
browser.
browser is actually much more
Yes,
faster.
browser is actually
Okay,
much more
but
faster.
you get
Okay,
the logic
but you
behind
get the logic
the
behind
whole
the
page
whole
with stable
page with
and the
stable
likes.
Yes.
and the likes.
Don't worry, you have
Don't worry,
What's
you have
fun?
there's even
there's even
recording. Let me
there's even
check if it's still
recording. Let me
recording.
check if it's still recording.
I think it's still recording.
I think it's still recording.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still recording.
Yeah, it's still recording.
So you have
So
leverage.
you have leverage now.
Okay, so we have form now.
Okay, so we have form now.
So
Form.
I'm so
So
sure you've been
I'm
to
so sure
Facebook,
you've
you've
been
been
to
to
Facebook, you've
Instagram,
been
you've
to
been to all the
Instagram, you've
softwares.
been to all the
When you want to
softwares.
register,
When
you
you want to
fill in
register, you
something,
fill
right?
in
You fill in
something,
your
right? You
information.
fill in your information.
Information.
So the
Mm-hmm.
information you're
So the
filling in,
information you're filling in,
those are the those
those are the those
how
how
do
do
they
they take in
they
all those
use
things?
what
They
we
use
call
what
form.
we call form.
This is what we call
This is
form.
what we
So
call form. So
I
I'm
will
going to
explain
be
everything with
I will
form
explain
to
everything
you
with form to you
shortly. So now
shortly. So now
our table, let me just
our
come and
table, let me just come and
make sure our
make
table,
sure our
everything
table, everything
necessary.
everything necessary.
Don't know what.
I don't know what.
Let me just
Let me just
because I know you
because
won't
I
be able
know
to do that
you
now.
won't be able to do that
So
now.
because I
So
know our time is
because I know our time
fast
is
spent, and then
fast spent,
remember
and
they
then
gave us 15 minutes,
remember they give us
so I
15
don't want
minutes.
the this
So I
one.
don't want
So
the
please
Yes.
this
just
thing.
hold on for me.
So
I'll
please
create
just
a new
hold on
link
for me.
and
I'll create
get
a
it
new
over to
link and
you
get it over to
immediately.
you
Yeah, no problem, sir.
immediately.
No
Please
problem.
just
Yeah.
hold
Yes.
on
Please
for
just
let me
hold
pause
on for
it.
me. Let me pause. So let me start recording.
Alright, our recording is on.
Alright.
Alright, so
Our
what we want to
recording
talk
is
about,
on.
talk about
Alright.
form.
So
The
what
first thing
we
we want
want
to
to talk
put is
about,
form.
form. So the
So
first
now
thing we want to
form,
put is
we have
form.
different type of
So
action. We
now
have
form,
get, we
we
have
have
post,
different type
we
of
have put,
action. We
we have
have
a lot of
get, we have
actions, right?
post, we have
But all
put,
those
we have a
things
lot
are
of actions,
HTTP
right?
actions. So
All those
when
things
you
are
get to
HTTP actions.
full
So
stack,
when you get
that's
to
where all those things,
full
that's
stack,
actually where they
that's
come into
where all
play.
those things, that's
You get,
actually
so
where they
you
come
might not
into
really need
play.
to
You
bother
get, so
yourself
you might
about
not
it
really need
for
to
now.
bother yourself about it for
I
now.
mean, you don't really need to like bother
I mean,
yourself
Okay.
with it
you don't really
for
need to
now.
like bother
You can
yourself
just learn
for now. You can just
in this
learn
form.
the main
When we
thing
get to that
in
particular
this
time,
form.
to that
When we get to
particular
that
bridge,
particular time, to
we are
that
going to cross
particular
it.
bridge,
Do you
we
get?
are going to cross it.
So let's just move
Do you
on
get?
with this form.
So
So
let's
inside
just
the
move
form,
on
Yes, sir.
with this form.
we used to
So
have
inside
label.
the
That's what
form,
we call label.
we used to have
So
label. We
label
have
now
what
I
we
can
call
say
label.
name.
So label now I can say
I can
name.
say name.
I say
Like this one
name.
is going to, so you'll be seeing
Come
it.
on, like this one is going to, so you'll be
Good.
seeing it. I think this one is still good
So
a
you'll be
bit.
seeing what you are doing.
At least, so you'll
So
be seeing what we
I
are
put
doing.
our line break.
So I put
Yeah.
our line break.
Please don't forget what line break is again.
Please don't forget what line break is again.
Veto.
Line break.
I put line break.
Veto.
Showing BR
I
on
put
the
So
line
DC.
break.
like
Showing BR on the DC.
So I have like
So I
three
have
line
like
breaks now. So now
3
look
line
at it
breaks
now.
now.
I wrote
So now
label
look
and
at
I
it
wrote
now. I
input
wrote
here.
label
So
and
look
I
at
wrote
it. I
input
can
here.
input my name.
So look at it. I
David
can input my name,
Omishakin here.
David or me tracking
Do
here.
you get
Do you
label
get
so
input? Then I
label
can
label
have
brought
another input.
input?
the
Then I can have another label.
Label. Look at it. Label is just like
Label. Look at
label
it.
that
Label is
particular
just
input.
like
That is
label
the
that
name.
particular input.
I'm
That
the
is
one
the
that
name.
come inside it to come and type
I'm the
my
one that
name.
come inside it
so
to come and
that's the
type my name.
cover.
Do you get the whole logic?
Do you get the whole logic?
Why is this one doing like this now?
Why
So
is this one doing like this
that
now?
label part.
Yes. Label is
Yes.
just to
This thing
display
is
Label
what
is just to
is
display
this.
what
Can you hear
is
me?
this. Can you hear me?
yes,
Can
sir.
you hear me?
Can
Okay.
you hear me?
So label basically
Okay. So
I
label
can
is to
basically
tell.
yes.
is just
You
to
can hear me,
tell.
right?
You can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So label
Okay.
basically,
So
label
label
is just
basically, label is just to like
tell you that what is this particular
tell you
input
that
about.
what is this
So that
particular
is why we
input
have
about.
label. We have
So
name
that
here.
is why we
You can
have
see the
label.
name
We
here.
have name here.
Look
You
at
can
it
see the
here.
name here. Look at it here.
Can you see the name?
Can you see the
Yes,
name?
name. How about
So now
that
Name. So
whole
now
cover? It's still on that
this one
level.
here, that's the
this one here,
that's
that's the input. That's the
That's the
input.
input. So the
That's
input
the
now,
input.
once you
So
put
the
input,
input
it's going
now,
to put
once you
the
put
input.
input,
You
it's
can
going to
actually
put
type in
the
something.
input. You can actually type
Do
in
you get?
something.
So now for the
Do you
inputs
get?
now, we have different
So now
types.
for the inputs now,
For
we have
the
different
input.
types
Sorry,
for the
I didn't hear
inputs.
that.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
So like inside the why is everything blank?
Everything is blank at the end.
Everything is blank at the end.
Yes, okay. I can only see the icon for conversation. I can't see your screen.
You can't see my screen.
You can't see my screen.
Yes, it's just black here.
Let me work on my screen.
Let me work on my screen then. Please hold on.
Try and share my
I'll
Okay.
try and share my
Can you
screen
see it
again.
now?
Can you see it now?
Already back now. Yes.
Okay.
Back now.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Perfect.
So
So
since our screen is back.
since our screen is back.
Basically,
So
the input
basically,
is
the
what we have
input
here.
is what we have there. So now let's have
So
another
I put
label.
another label
So
now.
I put another label now.
So let's call the label.
So let's call the label. What should we call the label? Let's call it
we are collecting their name.
We are collecting their name. You can say last name.
Last name. Then we have an input.
We have an input.
We have an input.
So now that input now.
We can call it last name.
We can call it last name here. That's the last name. So you can see we have last name. We have last name.
Immediately, sorry, sir. Immediately, we wrote the last name, so it brought out that old bracket. Like that's what I'm trying to get.
Which one?
Where the input should be.
Look at it.
Like, I don't know.
Look at it. This is it. Let me write it.
That space.
Let me write it. Hold on. See, this is it. We have label, right?
We have label.
Yes.
We have label.
We can come here.
We write input.
If you type
input, this is what input to give you.
This is what input
we give you. So input to give you, what's the type?
Right?
Text.
So if you
Right? So if you save it now, let's go to the browser. So if you see what I'm trying to say, look at it. This last name, this input, this name, this input.
Right? So you can
right? So you can put in information to this place.
Makes sense.
Okay.
So now let's have another one.
I want to ask you a question.
So let's say
I want to have a label
for name.
So I would say this one. I'll call it password.
So now,
remember I said something. I said your inputs now.
For inputs,
we have different types, right? Didn't I say we have different types? But let's just go on. So now you can see that we have last name, and password. Now, I want to ask you something. Look at it. Name should be at the top. Last name should follow, and then password should follow. What do you think I can do to make them stay on each other? You should be the one to solve that one for me.
Then, what if we make it like in
a what?
In a what?
Column. In a
column. A row. That's table. We are not talking about table here.
Okay.
We can use line break now. Line break. Look at it. Can you see?
So let me put
line break on this one too. Let's see. Can you see? Makes sense.
So what it mainly does is just like put spaces between.
Yes. It's just put them on the next line.
That's what
it does. Yes, it put them on the next line. That's what it does. So you can see this one is on the next line, the other one is on the next line, the other one is on the next line. So you can see we have input. This input now you can type your name, you can type your last name,
can type password.
You can type password. But now, if you look at it, if you want to type password now, you have to type all these things. Most times when you go to all these places, password, they don't show like this. They don't show as text.
What you will see, they will show
they will show as asterisk, or they will show in dots.
Do you get?
That's because we did not change the input type. We did not change it to password. So let me change the input type to password now. So I change it to password. If I should refresh, now if I want to type anything here, can you see that?
It's now
encoded.
I see that
it's no longer in normal text.
Did you notice that?
Did you notice that?
Yes.
So that's one of the ways we can actually turn. Let me use our distance. So I think this one is going to be better. But it's just for me to like explain very well so you understand the whole thing. So now you can see we've added line break, we've added everything here. So now we have different types of this thing. We have different type of input type. So let's say I want to add more. Let's say I want to add more. I want to add, like, let's say I'll put my BR, I'll have my label here.
So let's say I want
to have email.
Let's say I want to have email.
Let's say I want to have email.
Then I'll come
and put my input type to be what? Email. Why am I putting my input type as email? Because automatically the code will check if the input type is really email. This one never load. Let me check my browser there. Right, this one is loaded. So you can see it here.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Nothing.
You
can continue, sir.
It's your head or thinking.
Just understand how it works. There's class recording for you. You can watch it over and over again.
Do you get?
Just understand how it works. Don't put everything in your head. Understand how it works.
That's the idea.
So if I put email here, some people, they will come and put email that is not correct. They will say David. They will just say David, and this is not a valid email. So the moment you put the input type as email, it will validate that data.
Let's put
a BR here and then say button.
Let's say our button should be
submit.
Let's say we have a submit button.
Let's say we have a submit button.
That is button they can use
to submit this particular form.
Do you notice that
everything we are doing here, they are all stay inside form. So this form.
I hope you notice that.
Everything we did in table. You can see that everything is inside table.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
So now let's say we put
name here. David.
Yes.
So we put David, we put name, we put password. Then we now want to put name. We now put David as this thing. Let me do it here. So I'm not sure if this one will be able to catch it.
Okay, it's catching it.
So now if I should put David here, we have to click on submit. Do you notice anything? It's saying please include an at in the email.
So can you see that
it is telling me that this is not a valid word? Email. Telling me that is not a valid email. That's what it means. So if I click on submit now, can you see that it's refreshed? That what means that it went through.
That is what it means.
It went through.
That is what that means.
So
all that thing
again with input with
So now there's one other
thing too that you need to know. There are some people for users. You might want to explain what a particular input is for users.
For example,
this particular name, some people might not really understand what you mean with name.
So now in the
middle of all these things here,
and I'm very sure.
What do we call all these things that we put here? Type, name, ID. What do we call it in this thing? I explain it in the first class.
What do we call them?
We call them attributes. Anything you see inside your first opening tag is attributes.
So now
I also add a placeholder. We have something called placeholder. So now inside that placeholder now I want to put enter your name. So I should put a placeholder of enter your name. Can you see that our name has enter your name as placeholder?
Yes.
So now anytime I want to type
helpful.
yes,
yes, it will explain it more, to explain it to the user better, so they will know what to
They will
put
not
there.
gonna put email
They will not go
there.
and put email there.
You get.
You get.
Okay.
So that's what
So that's what
that
that
is
placeholder. That is what
placeholder is for.
placeholder is for.
So we have something
So we
called
have something called radio buttons.
Radio button.
Radio button. This is actually how they look.
Radio buttons.
Radio
So let's
buttons.
just look at
So
how we
let's
can
just look
actually
at
add
how we can
radio
actually
button.
add radio
So now
button.
in our form,
So now in our
we can add
form,
radio
we
button.
can add radio
And that radio
button.
button can be
And that
something
radio
like, how
button
did
can
you
be
hear
something
about
like,
us?
how did you hear about us?
I'm so sure you'll have seen something
I'm
like
so
that
sure you'll
before.
have seen something like that before.
Yes.
So let's say.
So let's say.
So we have a label.
We have a label.
We have a label.
We have
So
a
inside the
label.
label,
So inside the label,
we will not say. Inside the label, we'll just say.
Inside the label, we'll just say input type.
Let me just
Radio. Let me just copy this one. This should be able to work.
So I'll say, how did you hear about us?
That's what I will say in this thing.
So I'll say,
how did you? No, let me put it like this. Label.
So I'll say,
how did you hear about us?
How did
you hear about us?
So how did you hear about us?
Then I'll put all these ones here.
That is
all this label.
So I'll put this one here.
Now come here. I'll say I'll delete this one. So I'll save. So how did you hear about us?
So now if you look at
why is it like this? I'm not adding anything here. Can this one move? Okay. Alright, so how did you hear about us? So can you say I can click on small, medium, or large?
Is it making sense?
To you?
So
these are all those video buttons, like just to explain how did you hear about us and the likes. So we look on this, but there's one more thing you need to know. If the type is everything here, look at everything here. You can see that the type is what? Radio.
Makes sense.
We have the type as radio. So now, if you look at all the names here, we called all the name. What do we call the name?
Attributes, right?
No, look at
the size.
We call them
size. If I pick one as size.
If I
pick one as size. Look at it. If I pick on that one, can you see that I can pick more than one?
Yeah.
So
you have to make sure that they have the same name, so that you pick only one. It doesn't make sense for you to pick how did you hear about us. Yeah. Let's say Facebook. Let's say X.
And then let's say
Instagram.
So it doesn't make sense for you.
You to hear about us. You heard about us on Facebook, Instagram, and X. It doesn't make sense. Do you get?
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. So you can either pick one at a time. So we have another one called checkbox. So checkbox basically you can actually pick more than one at a time for checkbox. Let me just copy this one.
So
let me say what can somebody pick that requires multiple options?
Let's
just try something else.
So let's say
I'll just BR.
Then I'll put my label.
I'll use checkbox to do select your country.
So you now use that one.
You select your country.
So if you look at this checkbox,
now, look at it very well. Look at it, select your country. I pick this one. You can see that you can pick more than one thing.
Don't let me say.
No, don't let me say. Let's say
pizza.
Pizza
specs.
Pizza specs.
Like what did you add to the pizza?
Like what did you add to the pizza? You know, you can pick more than one thing too. You can say, oh, I want bacon, I want extra cheese, I want onions, I want this, I want that. You know those kind of things now. You can easily pick them. Do you get? So I can select them. I'll just click them. I'll click this one. So
makes sense.
Makes sense. But now, if you look at it, the reason why we are doing that one is because their value. Look at their value. They are the same type, but we don't add name to checkbox because checkbox is automatically made for you to select more than one value.
Do you get?
Yes,
sir. Are you sure you are here?
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 Okay.
Okay.
I'm with you.
All right.
So
that's
this. So now let's
now look at drop down list. So if you want to work with drop down list, let's say you want to like say phones. Let's do phones. Yeah. So we don't really waste much of our time.
So I'll come here.
I'll put a label here. Now I'll put my BR first.
I'll put my BR
first. And I'll put my label. So in my label,
I'll say
phones, right?
Label.
So I'll say what do I want to call the name? I want to say label. I want to say phones. So inside the phone now, I can now say, okay, I want to select. Because what we want to do, we want to select what we want to use. So I'll say select. Okay, I didn't write the writing. Select. So you can say we have select. So this is select now. We can select more than one thing.
Do you get? But
now inside that select now, I will now have inside select. I will now have option.
I will have options.
Because obviously I need to have options with whatever I'm doing. So I'll say Sony here. So I'll come here, I'll say Sony.
I need to add
other options too.
What option can we add?
So I've added options too. So if you look at this place now, can you see that phone? Is it picking Sony first? I can select Samsung, I can select OnePlus, I can select any of them.
All these things you are doing.
You can see that they are the things you used to see on the normal websites, right?
You
notice to see them on the normal website.
I don't notice them. All these things.
You don't notice them.
Name, last name, password. I said I do notice them.
These are they do everything.
It's not rocket science.
These are they do everything. These are they do them. So these are they do everything. So now one other thing you can do is that you can have one option here.
You can have one option here.
I won't call it not here. I will say select device. You get? Or let me say choose a device. Let me put it that way. Let me say choose a device.
It might not have
any value. It might not have anything. But I will just give it a name. I'll say choose a device. So it will be the first one to pick.
So that user can choose a phone. So can you see that it's saying
choose a phone here? So you can decide to now pick a particular phone. But let's say for example, you choose a phone. Let me make it come down.
Your
choose a phone is down.
And your Sony is at
the top. You know it's Sony that will be showing first.
Yes.
So you can now add
an attribute called
selected.
Once you add the
attribute called selected, it will make sure that that particular choose the phone is the first thing it's showing.
That's what they did
for your normal website I used to go. That is how it is done.
Alright, so we have file input.
Remember I said something. I said you guys can actually anything the browser does not understand. What will the browser do?
to make it available for download.
Okay, to download.
Okay, to download it.
All
Good.
right. So now let's say
All right.
I
So
want to
now
have
let's
an
say
input
I want
here.
to have an input here.
Remember I said we have different
Remember I
types
said we have
for
different
input.
types
So look at it.
for
I can
input.
say
So
this one
look
as
at it.
what?
I can say this one
File.
as what? File.
If I save it as if I
If I
say
save it as if I
file
say
type
it
of
is a
input.
file type of
Now if I
input.
come here,
Now if I
put
come here,
a
I
label.
put a label.
I put a label. I will say.
I put a label. I will say.
I'll say.
Upload
your CV. If I say upload your CV. Look at it. Can you see it?
Look at it. Can you see it?
Upload
It's saying
your
upload
CV. If I
your
click on
CV.
it, choose
If I
file
click
now.
on it, choose file now.
So you can see that it came
So
to
you
this
can
place.
see that it came to this place.
So you can see that everything.
So you can see that everything you do, everything you
interact with,
everything you interact with
they are
on your browser, they are what?
HTML.
Is that
okay?
So
I just
don't worry.
Don't worry. That's so
Very
they
soon when
be.
you understand
Very soon when you understand everything with HTML now, you'll be the one saying, I know it now.
Yeah, yes.
Yes, now you'll be the one saying, no, I know this one. You don't say, oh, I know this one.
All right.
So
let's move on.
So
what we have next.
So you can put MP3. So far say you know the name of the file in that place. You make it available for downloads.
So I'm just looking at
something that we use.
I'm
not sure.
Basically.
So now, one of the important parts, iframe.
After this iframe,
you are done with HTML. Then I'm going to give you an assignment that you need to do. Yes, you will do an assignment. Very compulsory assignment.
I will
send the assignment to you. I'll try as much as possible to get it across to you.
Alright, so now let's
work on iframe. This iframe is actually very important. Very important. So how do you work on iframe? So now, iframe, let me go to my YouTube.
So how do you work with
iframe? I'll use YouTube and I'll use Google Map.
I'll use YouTube
and I'll use Google Map. I hope you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. So please,
this one you must even know it. Very important.
So let me use YouTube.
How do you work with iframe? So for you to work with iframes, let's say for example now, let me see if
my channel is still active.
Let me see here.
Am I not signed in?
Wow.
Oh, this is a new browser.
Sorry. I didn't even know. Let me just sign in my browser. Let me pause our video first. Let me start what we are here to do. So now let's say for example, I want to pick this particular video.
Right?
So for me to pick this particular video now, I'll come here. Look at it. I'll click on the video. Once I click on the video,
hello guys.
Playing. I'll pause it. Let me just pause it. So I'll click on share.
When you click on share,
you will now click on embed.
When you click on embed,
then you now copy
the embedded code.
That's the iframe. You copy it, and then you now go to your code.
So in your code now,
you can now paste it.
So we paste it here.
You will see display. Hold on. Can you see that our video is not displaying?
So that all those
videos that you see that these people have YouTube on their page.
That's how they do it.
Yeah.
That's how
they can actually play it. Look at, let me play it for you. For you to know. Can I say that I can play it without having to go out of my website? I'm playing it within my website. Look at it. Let me play it.
An error occurred.
An error occurred. This one, I know the error will occur.
Yeah,
If
I know.
because it's not
If
a web browser.
yes,
That's
yes,
why.
yes,
exactly,
yes,
you will actually
exactly. You
understand
will
why
actually
it is
understand why it is
acting that way. So
acting
Yeah.
let me
that way.
refresh here.
So let me refresh here.
Let me refresh in this
Let
place.
me refresh in this place.
All right, so you can see it
All
here.
right, so you
So
can
if I
see it
click
here.
on it
So
now,
if I click on it now,
Yes, sir.
you are
you are
signed in to confirm
signed in
you are
to
not a robot.
confirm you are not a robot.
I've
And
signed it before
I've
now.
signed it before now.
Uh-huh.
Uh-uh.
I've signed it
I've
before.
signed it
Why are these people
before.
doing me
Why are
like
these
this?
people doing me like this?
I did not sign
I
in.
did not sign in.
Uh, play
Uh,
now.
play now.
They just want to
They
make sure
just
that
want
they
to
are
make
this
sure
thing
that
is
they are cheating is
I've signed in.
I've signed in.
But you get the
But
idea,
you
sha.
get the idea,
If I
sha.
play it,
If
will
I
actually
play it,
play.
it will actually
yes,
play.
sir.
Do you get?
Yes.
Do
If
you
I
get?
play it,
To
If
will
play.
I
play.
play it, it will
But just
play.
because this
But
is a
just
new
because
browser,
this
I've
is a
not
new
really
browser, I've
set
not really
everything up
set
here.
everything
So
up
you
here.
got how
So
you
you
can
got
actually
how
copy
you can
iframe.
actually copy iframe.
You go to the
You
video on
go to the
YouTube,
video
click
on
on
YouTube, you
share,
click on
you
share,
click on
you click
embed,
on
then
embed,
you copy
then you copy
the
the
iframe here, and
iframe
then you
here,
paste
and then you paste
in your code.
in your code.
You paste in your
You
code.
paste in your
So now
code.
let's now
So
do
now let's
for
now do
Google
for
Map.
Google
So
Map.
for Google Map
So
now,
for
let's
Google
say you
Map
want to
now,
paste
let's say you want to
your
paste
location
your location
on a
on
company's
a
location on
company's
their
location
website.
on
How
their
do you
website.
work with
How
it?
do you work
So
with
now
it?
let's say
So now let's say
I picked
I
the
picked
Bagada.
the
I
Bagada.
just picked
I
a
just picked
random
a
location,
random
right?
location, right?
So if I should pick
So
this
if I should
particular
pick this
location, this
particular
particular
location, this
Bagada.
particular Bagada,
So
so
if I want to work
if I want to work
with this,
with
what I
this,
just need to
what I
do
just need to
is
do
I'll just
is
click on
I'll
share
just
here.
click on share here.
So when I click on
So when
share,
I click
I'll
on
click on
share, I'll click
embed
on embed
a map.
a
So
map.
I'll click on
So I'll click
copy
on copy
HTML.
HTML.
Copy
Copy
HTML. So
HTML.
copy
So
HTML.
copy
Then I come
HTML,
here.
then I come here,
Then I paste it.
then I paste it,
And I save.
and I save.
So let's go and check it on the
So
browser.
let's go and check it
If
on
you are
the
going to see
browser
it here.
if you are going to see it here.
So can you see that our map is
So
here?
can you see that our map is here?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can you see our
Okay.
map
So
now?
can you see our map now?
Yes.
Okay. So can you see that our
Okay.
map?
So
So
can you
that
see
I
that our
can
map?
actually
So
you
now
can
I
see
can
it's a
actually you
live
can
map.
see it's a live map. Oh.
A live map. That's
A
what you
live
just
map.
put
That's what
on
you
your
just
Live
put
map.
on
yes, yes,
your
a live map.
yes,
Yes, now
yes,
it's
the
a
live
live
map.
map
Yes,
now.
now it's a live map
See, look
now.
at it.
See,
Can you
look
see
at
that
it. Can you
I'm
see that
scrolling?
I'm scrolling?
Yeah.
It's a live map.
It's a live
See,
map. Oh. See,
can see it.
can see it.
It's a live map.
Yeah.
It's a live map.
Sharp.
Mm.
So that's how
So that's
to pick
how
this
to
thing.
pick
So
this thing. So
for your this
for
thing,
your
for your
as for your
assignment,
this thing for your
what I will
assignment,
do, I'll
what
get
I
it
will do,
across to
I'll
you
get it across to you
latest before tomorrow
latest
or
before tomorrow
this
or
evening. I should be able to
this
get
evening. I should be able to get
your
your
assignment across to you. I
assignments
mean, it's
across
going
to
to
you.
be
I
like
mean, it's
a
going to be like
three
the
all the modules
three
that
all
we've
the
talked about
modules
in
that we've talked
everything here.
about in everything here.
That's all the assignment we're going to
That's
do.
all the
All
assignment
the
we're going to
modules
do.
here.
All the
All the
modules here.
modules.
All the modules.
That's what we're going to work
That's
with.
what we are going to
So
work with. So,
any question? Let me
any
pause it.
question? Let me pause
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Jesus Christ. Did I?
Okay. I was
Okay.
thinking maybe
I
I
was, I
didn't
was
record that
thinking
part
maybe I
where I
didn't
was
record that
explaining
part where I was
this
explaining this
what's it called?
what's it
iframe
called?
to you.
I-frame
Because
to you.
that's actually
Because
one
that's actually
important thing
one
you should
important
know.
thing you should know.
That's one important thing you
That's one
should know.
important thing you should know.
Alright.
All right.
So
So
yeah, I think
yeah,
that's
I
just
think
pretty
that's
much
just pretty
everything.
much
You
everything.
should
You should
definitely know. And I'm
definitely
going to get this
know. And I'm going
material
to
across
get this
to you
material across
as
to you
well.
as well.
I'll get this material
I'll
across
get
to
this
you.
I
material
think you
across
have
to you.
safe.
Eh?
Eh?
Is this thing
Manual.
Manual.
the scheme of work, Abi?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
I think you have safe.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think you've sent it to
So
me.
so
uh,
that's what we are
so
going to
that's
do.
what we are
So
going
you
to
Yeah,
do.
just
sir.
want
So you
just want to do is
don't
just
just
go
want to
through
be
it and
just
see how
go
you can
through it.
actually make everything here, how you can make it better. Do you get? Just go through it, see how you can make it better, and then see what you can actually pull out from there. See what you can actually pull out from there. So, makes sense. Hmm? Are we good? Hello, can you hear me? Sorry, it was my internet that acted up. Hello, can you hear me? I can't hear you. Yes, can you hear me? Yes, it was my internet that went it went gaga. Sorry about that. But I hope you can hear me very well now, right? Okay, good. Alright, so yeah. So I was saying what's going on with this internet? Let me try to refresh. I'm so sure you can't see my screen anymore. Okay.
Okay.
I
I
think
think
I
I
just
just joined now
from here.
from here.
So let me share my
So let me
screen.
share my screen.
Am I still
Ha,
recording?